Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel. Here's your weekly market outlook for the week of July 28th to August 3rd, and there's a lot happening across both global markets and crypto. Buckle up, because this could be one of the most impactful weeks of the summer. Let's dive into the key events day by day, starting with Monday. All eyes are on tariff developments, as former U.S. President Donald Trump has hinted at new tariff measures. These headlines could create sharp sentiment shifts, especially in international and manufacturing-related sectors. Tuesday, we get several major data releases, including consumer confidence and JOLTS job openings, both critical indicators of economic sentiment and labor market strength. And from the earnings side, keep an eye on big names like UnitedHealth, Visa, PayPal, Boeing, UPS, Spotify, and Starbucks. These companies will give insight into both consumer behavior and broader sector trends. Wednesday is one of the biggest days of the week. We've got ADP payrolls, Q2 GDP data, and pending home sales, but most importantly, it's FOMC day. The Federal Reserve will announce its interest rate decision, followed by a press conference from Chair Jerome Powell. Any unexpected language or tone shift from Powell could immediately move equities, bonds, and crypto alike. Plus, we'll hear earnings from major tech players including Microsoft, Meta, ARM, Robinhood, and Qualcomm. Expect volatility across both tech and broader indexes. Thursday continues the momentum with initial jobless claims, PCE inflation data, the Fed's preferred gauge, employment cost index, and another wave of earnings from companies like Apple, Amazon, MicroStrategy, Coinbase, Reddit, Roblox, CVS, and MasterCard. This could shape the outlook for both growth and tech-related stocks, as well as Bitcoin and altcoins, particularly via MicroStrategy and Coinbase. Friday wraps the week with more major releases. Non-farm payrolls, jobs report, ISM manufacturing PMI, University of Michigan consumer sentiment. Big energy players ExxonMobil and Chevron will also report, important for tracking energy sector performance and inflation-related concerns. Now, on the global stage, European stocks and U.S. equity futures are gaining strength after the European Union announced a trade agreement with President Trump, easing fears of a US-EU trade war. The Stoxx 600 index climbed 0.9%, and S&P 500 futures rose 0.5% after Friday's all-time high close, signaling that momentum may continue, at least early in the week. Markets are now rebounding from April lows, with traders encouraged by signs of improving U.S.-China relations, stronger data, and central banks signaling cautious optimism. But keep in mind, this optimism will be put to the test as the week unfolds. The Fed, Bank of Japan, earnings from megacap companies, and key macro data will all shape sentiment, liquidity, and risk-on appetite heading into August. Key takeaways: expect high volatility across the board, from equities and crypto to forex and commodities. Stay alert on Wednesday and Thursday, when most of the market-moving events are concentrated. Watch Bitcoin and altcoins closely, especially during tech and crypto-related earnings. And above all, trade with caution, stay informed, and don't chase headlines blindly. That wraps up your weekly market outlook. Make sure you're subscribed to the channel or Telegram to stay updated as the week unfolds. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next update.